Okay, there we go. Am I audible now? Looks like I'm audible now. Okay. I don't know how my mic got changed. But that is weird. But yes, I have I have set up Uppy's stuff, so as soon as people stop flying around, it will work. But yes, thank you for Scritch's lemonade. And thank you for Scritch's silver too. But yes, we're lemonade. Why are you right in front of my face? There we go. We're gonna be doing blueprints today, and we have the Uppy stuff set up, so that should be working. So we'll go ahead and no jail jar, not unless someone needs it. We're going to blueprints, so. Hi, Handle. And are you gonna play blueprints 2, Lemonade? How far are you? I don't know how far you are in blueprints. There we go. So I think our goal today is gonna be classrooms if we get it, or checking the book out of the library, as well as getting the last, what is that, seven rooms for the Explorer's Trophy. Because I really want the Explorer's Trophy. Day 24? What day am I on again? 39. Okay. I am a bit ahead. Yeah, what rooms are we even missing? Room directory. We're missing whatever 011 is. We are missing whatever. We've not actually been into room 46 because it messed up. I've just realized it glitched out. It did the white screen and then wouldn't take us in there. So I guess we've got to get to room 46 today if we can. And then we've seen all the bedrooms, seen all the hallways, seen all the green rooms. We're missing a shop, apparently. Yeah, we still have to beat the game officially. We've seen all the red rooms. We've not seen Dovecote. We need to get that one. Which means that if we get... Or wait, do we have it and just never pulled it? Because we have closed exhibit, but never pulled it. Huh. So I guess beating the game is gonna be our challenge. Hi, Eternal. So that's what we'll try and do today. For now, we will go... Alright, hydrating. What are you mooing about? Why? Another hydrate. Hi, Gold. I'm glad you like the moo command, Eternal. Or the cow command. I really had no idea what you wanted with that one. So it was just silly, make it moo. Brib! Do we want shelter or tool shed for today? Probably tool shed. Get some special items. Because I think we can handle the red rooms. Oh, we might be able to get burning glass, I think. If we can get burning glass, that'd be great. Oh, and there's Mustang saying hi. You know, usually that would be treated as spam. Luckily, I know who's sending it. Mustang gets a pass. And we're gonna enter through here and just trip the thingy immediately. And of course we have another silly command now being requested. We'll have to see what I can do with that one. Wait, is this not unlocked? No, it is unlocked. But we don't have keycards, so we can't go up that way. Yeah, no keycard. Luckily, that's not what we're down here for. Right, we still also need to raise the water here. That's another thingy we need to do. Because I want to try and go through there. Which streamer are you listening to at work? I'm curious what ones people actually go back and rewatch, if any. Or if it's just catching up on ones that you missed. Though, I swear you've been at, like, all of them. So that doesn't seem like it makes sense. So we'll flip the lever over here, and then I think we'll actually double back for that gem that's up top. Pull that down, so now that's ready whenever we need to get in there. Mostly listening to ones you fell asleep during. That's fair. And then we need this to be rotated so that we can go get that gem. And catching up with Adams? That makes sense, that makes sense. Hang on, which one is it? I forgot which one's the entrance up there. They're all closed. I think it's that one. Yeah, I don't remember what time Adam streams. Nope, I was wrong. We need to rotate that more. Is that the one that we want, or do we want the other one? We'll do that one first. There we go. Wonder why it doesn't, like, view from down there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you should let your cat lick guns. I don't think that's smart. That does not sound smart. I don't think there's anything that you would want them to ingest on a gun. Okay. And do you want your cat to consume microplastics? Wait, did we ever actually look out this thing? I don't remember looking out this window. I didn't think it was a window. Why is there like a... That's one of the random minecarts, and there's like an entire castle there. How did I never think to push against this? I just thought it was black for some reason. That is interesting. Yeah, I'm still finding new stuff all the time. That has the water level, which we don't need. We now have 3 gems, because we started out with 2. Now to rotate this back to where we can enter and exit easily. There we go. Next, we need to head upstairs and actually start opening some doors. And hopefully we get the pool so we can change the water levels. Though, the priority is going to be getting to room 46, because apparently we don't have it logged. I'm still glad that the game recovered, so we didn't lose everything. But it is a shame that it didn't actually give us room 46, because we just didn't make it in, I guess. I don't know. That is pretty late. Alright, left or right? Which way should we go first? I'm leaning right, but if you guys want to try and numb the doors, you can give it a shot. Because I prefer right because it's more open, whereas left is more towards foundation. Yeah, no, it's... I don't think middle is usually the good one. So right had nothing bad happen. And left died, so I guess we're going right. It's kind of a waste of a parlor spot, I think. Or a waste of a den spot. Let's try parlor puzzle. Alright, so we've got the second statement on the black box is false. The black box contains gems. Every statement with word blue is false. Both statements on the blue box are true. The blue box contains gems. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. So one box is true, one box is false, and one box can be either. So this one says that the second statement on the black box is false, and the black box contains gems. So if this were the true box, then the black box would contain the gems, and then this one is both statements on the blue box are true. The black box or the blue box contains the gems, and if either of those are false, then the box is false, I would think. So it could be that the second statement is false, and the first statement is true. So both of those could be true. So that would still put the gems in the black box. And every statement with the word blue is false. That's the only one... Well, no. Because that has the word blue. This one has the word blue. This has no blue. So both of these could be false, which is odd. So that would mean that the blue box does not have the gems, and the blue box doesn't have two true statements, which would mean that one of these two statements would have to be a lie for that to be the case, for this to be true. But the word blue is in this statement, so this one could be false. This one could be either true or false, and then this one could still be the true box. Huh. I think the gems are just in the black box. That's where I'm leaning towards, because I don't... The gems are not in the white box. Nothing suggests that the gems are in the white box, so I don't think they are. Which means that the gems are either in the blue box or the black box. And so if it is the blue box contains gems, that is true. Then for this to be the fully true box, both statements on the blue box have to be true, thus making it a second blue box, making this the false box. Which would work out. That would match up, but then in that case, both statements on the blue box would have to be true. But the blue box says that the second statement on the black box is false, which would then suggest that the blue box does not contain gems, thus making that not a true state and true box. So if that is the case, this is always going to be a false or neutral box. This box is always going to be a true box. So the black box contains gems. I'm doing pretty good. We're just getting the game started. Hey! And I've gotten the parlor puzzle right. Which is now continuing my 100% correct success rate on this one, which is a scary thing. So much pressure on it. And I don't know what Henya is. Could do a commissary. It's not great, but I think it's better than any of the other ones. And we've got a lot of gems currently, so that's fine. Nothing secret around. Right, I have the metal detector as well. Let's do shovel. We can get a nice shovel and hold our money for later. Hallway, chapel, patio. We don't have enough green rooms to make that worth it, so we just get the gem back. And we just bought shovel, so that's not particularly good. We could chapel. Worst case, we get like a couple coins lost. I think let's do chapel and get that out of the way first. Any coin around? No? Okay. Go down first. We'll get this dead end out of the way. We get a couple keys and a gem. So we're back at the 6 gems we started with. Nothing else around here. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that we didn't do the Banner of the King today. If we're trying to get to the end, then the hallways would be the better option. We can tunnel right to the back of the manor, but we don't have any doors open yet. So I think I'm leaning towards bedroom here. Silver, keep musting off your keyboard. Enjoy your shower, Eternal. Do we want to tunnel to the back of the manor? I'm a little bit tempted. Because that basically just gives us straight shot back. But in order to unlock that door, we would need to do the greenhouse, I think, or I forget which other one does that door. Wait, what did you break? Oh dear, oh, I see how that one broke. Let me go fix that one. I know how that one broke. That one should be an easy fix. I will probably need to go update that on my website as well, because it's probably broken there too. Hi Sunder, how are you? Alright, there we go. That should be lurk fixed. I think that since we've got so much open space there, I will tunnel all the way to the back, just because I'm curious. Or I'll start the tunnel, and I'll come back to it later. So we'll go the other route, get a couple more starter items, and then use that as our way back. Observatory, corridor. Den. I don't want to waste corridor just yet. I think we'll do den here. Extra gem will be useful. And then this corner, yep. Bedroom, breakfast nook, bunk room. I think we'll go ahead and get the breakfast nook. Get the extra steps. Do I need to look at that DM right now, Silver, or can that wait until after stream? And good to know you don't have a beard, I guess, Sonder? I guess we'll do West Wing hallway. We'll do off this side, I guess. What is it? Oh, it's Mustang his new favorite place. Fair enough, I guess. Getting foyer this early is not bad. Hallway doors always unlocked. That'll do. And this is, I think, yeah, this has count whoever. And then we want one that hopefully goes left here. So we could hallway or we could passageway. But that's kind of a waste of a passageway. It does do a better job connecting, though. I think we'll do hallway here. And then we don't even have to go that way. That's just a route back. And then up north this way. I think we'll do spare bedroom here. And then we'll go something to the right if we can. Oh, we get a sleep mask. That's gonna help with steps too. Okay, so hallway's a good option here. Power hammer isn't necessary right here. Garage is just gonna end it, so hallway is definitely the way. Also, if we step back into that room... Yeah, we get the 5 steps. Okay. I probably just could have saved that for the walk back later, but we'll deal with it. And now we have dig spots. Dig. Turn it! Lots of steps. We still need to unlock the doors, though. Did I not have any other dig spots? Low dig spot today. Usually there's like 4 in here. This way. Okay, Great Hall dining room. I want to unlock the doors, so I'm leaning towards Great Hall. But that is like a terrible place to put that one. I think we care about the unlock more than the paths, though. So I'm gonna go for it. And then So not much there. Something in there, I think. Maybe? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, that's interesting. We'll try this side. So try this one, I guess. Oh wait, it didn't even take a key. So are all of these unlocked? Cause yeah, okay. Good to know. Hey, and I think that's the one that we needed. Okay, so we could definitely make it to the 46th room now. Because we have a tunnel that'll take us to that side, and then we just need to get to that spot, which shouldn't be too difficult. We're gonna open all of these doors just because we can. I forgot just how powerful doing Foyer than Great Hall was. We'll go this side first. Man, it really wants to pull so many different hallways. I guess we'll do courtyard here. It's maybe I want to save courtyard. Nah, because we have hallway. So I guess we'll spend the gem, get courtyard. We can definitely use a key on this trunk. Ivory dice is definitely going to help us. And then dig. We got some money. This one over here. Pebbles. Alright. We'll go this way first. Bedroom, planetarium, hallway. I guess we'll drop the planetarium because we don't really care about that spot. There's nothing we need to pick up in there, so we just have a place that we can end the day later if we want it. Let's grab this one. Do we want coat check power hammer? I don't think there's anything that we actually need power hammer for anymore. No, wait, there is. Because we need power hammer and the secret garden key. But we don't have that here. So I guess do hallway? But we've already got 3 hallways, and I don't really want hallway to keep spiraling. We'll do corridor. Because all hallways are unlocked anyways. So we'll pop this one open. We'll do dining room here. That'll help for later. We got lunchbox. When you reach rank 5, gain 10 steps. So we already have that. We'll do this side first. Wait. Oh no, we didn't use that earlier. I don't want any of these. I kind of forgot just how much of a pain it is to have so many hallways sometimes. We'll do hallway again. And then before I keep going, I'm gonna go back and tunnel forward, I think. Because I want to try that tunnel method now that we have that door open. Through the foyer. Through the hallway, then this way. And then back through the chapel. And this way. Nothing that we need to grab here? Nope. Okay. So that one. And then we continue with the tunnel. Dig spot. Yeah, just tunnel here more. Oh, coin. And another dig spot. we can tunnel into a vault, but coin is not our prerogative here. Servants' quarters, which isn't super useful here. So we'll keep tunneling. Dig spot. Oh, you just completely emptied the fountain. Very nice. Oi! We get a key card. We like that. Though all doors are unlocked anyway. No, all hallways are unlocked, not all doors. I keep forgetting that. We could aquarium here. Though I think I want to go one more. Do one more tunnel, and then hopefully we get aquarium again, or something else. I think we'll unlock this trunk. More gems. Dig. We got a key, so we got back the key that we spent on that trunk. Alright, kennel's not bad here. And then we just reroll at the corner, I guess. I think we'll do that. Wait, why are we... Oh, because we're at 8. I forgot that that's when that dinner bell rings. No dig spots. What is our luck today? There's not a very diggy day, I guess. Attic, kitchen, bedroom. I think we'll go bedroom here. That gets us plenty of steps, as well as a nice gem. Was that hat always knocked over? I don't remember. And then we hope for a straight here. None of those are straight. I want that locksmith, but not in that spot. We'll redraw floor plans. We just need something straight. Hey, workshop! That's straight. Alright, so then we get that thingy here. Anything else in here? Am I blind? Oh, it's a key right there. Alright, so metal detector, magnifying glass, burning glass, that's what we need. Assemble that. Now I hope that we can get the, words. What one is it? The booking thing? No? The coat check? Coat check. Now, if I could save before I walked into the room, I would. but that's not an option. So, hi. We'll take that, I guess. I'm pretty sure we've unlocked all the basement stuff already, but we'll take that. But we can go in here. Okay. No cutscene. We actually see the thing. And we got the crown of blueprints. Formerly the ruby crown of Arinda Ares, recently set with freshly cut sapphires. First time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain 1 gem and redraw floor plans. Interesting. Oh, and we get a sanctum key. Oh, that means that we can go do the Fen Ares one. First key found here on the furthest rank. Second locked tight in vault in the bank. In the vault of the bank. Third high up among all the clocks. Fourth down below beneath all the docks. Fifth key is held by a king on his throne. Sixth key is in a station left by one of your own. Seventh key is major if you draft it quite late. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Okay. So that means that the one of the keys is behind this door, so we don't want to do that door last. We got the one below the docks. And then, where did we find the other one? I forgot where we got the other sanctum key. Because we've got this one here. There was one that we got. I don't think it was the one in the bank, was it? Fan Nobility, thank you for the follow. I don't know the king by his throne, so I don't think that's it. I don't know which station they're talking about. I know the major is probably referring to the music room. If you get it after you already got the other major keys, you can probably get the sanctum key from it. But it's bugging me that I don't remember where we got that second sanctum key from. Because I know we got the one on the docks. And then... where the heck was the other one? Was it in the vault? High up among all the clocks. I don't know that one. Though I wonder if that's referring to the den. Maybe it's like somewhere high up in the den, because there are a ton of clocks in the den. It's either that or it's like in the attic or something. Was it in the trophy room? Did we find it in the trophy room? But I don't remember which one that was. I don't know. I'll have to look at that later. Oh hey. That's us. That's weird. Welcome back, Eternal. 8 realms in 8 months. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So we know what each of these realms are. But I don't know... like, clearly someone must have traveled between them. I don't know who that was. Probably our mother? If so...
Lemonade _ Fox wants cat to shapeshift. Made.
Alright. Hang on. I need to find thingy. There we go. Alright. So, V6 made at some point, I can't say when. It's a skirt problem. Skirt physics sucks. heck, you've seen the skirt physics on this one, haven't you, Silver? It's atrocious. They try, yeah, it tries. It's not good. Where are my blueprints notes? Right, that's not even in my notes. That's just in my screenshots of this game. I need to better organize those. Alright, so Ordina became Fen Ares, so that was probably where they started. So that would be there. And I remember our mom, I believe, went south, according to one of the letters. So that would put that as 2. But I don't know where they would have gone next. My guess is probably like circle, so that would be 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, where are we missing? Where is the 8th realm? Oh, maybe it's they came back here because it changed to a different realm? That seems odd. Because there is only 7 realms on this map. Somewhere has to be hit twice. And it was likely here. It was likely at Ordina Ares that became Fen Ares. So I'll leave that be for now, I guess. It's clearly wrong. Oh, Marigold, that's our mom's name. Oh, I can't take the apple there? I don't know why there's an apple, a rose, and a wheelbarrow. I think those are the same items that appear in room 8. The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters, 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. So that is just regarding the safes then, I guess. What did I say it was? What did I say the wagon was? Did I say wheelbarrow? Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Sinclair. Epson. Hang on, do we have... Yeah, we do have the family tree in my notes. So, Mary Epson was Marion Marigold. That was our mother. Sinclair was our great uncle, which was Herbert Sinclair. Simon Sinclair was his brother, who's our mom's father. Clara Epson was our mom's mother, I believe. Very nice on getting -1 steps lemonade. Lionel Epson is also our great uncle, it looks like. There's someone on the family tree who I think is cut off as well. I don't know if that's relevant to any of this. But I believe that is Clara Epson and that is Simon Sinclair. Yeah. So that would be our mom's mom and dad. That would be the spot for our mom. And that's us. Why would you get the jail jar, Eternal? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that one. You were judged guilty? Eh. Too lazy to pull out the jail jar. You can just be shamed. So we want to go back to the sanctum to use the key. Before we go anywhere else, though, is there anything that merges here? I doubt it. Okay. So we need broken lever if we want to make anything with that shovel. Alright, so we could also head to the dining room, but I think we'll do that after the foundation. Oh, I almost forgot to pet the puppy. There you go. Alright, and now we run down the tunnel! Puppy? I forgot one. There was only one puppy who was standing up. Okay. Well, we're too far now. I'm not wasting all the steps to go pet puppy again. He's probably plopped down by the time we get over there. Alright, so then through the hallway, into the west wing. This way. And then we want down the foundation. Because we need to go use the sanctum key before we lose it. I really want a coat check so we can check the burning glass. What we're down here for again? Right, the the sanctum key that we have. Of course I just like fabric. I'm in a maid dress. So do we want to go for the last of 8? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would probably be the last of 8, which probably has another sanctum key behind it. Or do we want the next one here, which is the one that we actually know the thingy for? Because there's no guarantee that has a sanctum key behind it. And we don't know what happens when we get one of the rune thingies either. So which one do you guys want to try? Do we want to try and input the rune, or do we want to try the last door? 8 tastes better. So are we going towards 8 then? What does someone other than Eternal think? Because I am a little bit tempted by 8. Do I put it to a vote? I don't know if people are going to actually vote, though. Alright, silver rolled closer to 8 as well. So we'll do 8. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so it's another diamond one. I don't see anything here. So I guess there's not a sanctum key here? And we don't know which place was the diamond. So I guess that's a no. I realized that I should have paid more attention when we went through the den. Because another one was supposed to be high up by the clocks. I think what we'll do is go up the foundation, head to the dining room, get the steps back, and then... I don't know. But we should probably move on from here. Because we don't know the rune. Trying to remember if there were any that I remember that were diamond. I don't remember any though. I guess our next steps are to get the... Oh, what is it? The... Words. Pool room. Pool room is what we want. And we can now change out of the shapeshift. So we want to go to dining room. Puzzle into puzzle is fun. Okay, we'll have dinner. No trophy room, but that'll do fine. Alright. Then I guess we'll keep expanding over here for now. Man, none of these are good here. Yeah, we don't want to remove that from today's pool. Do we aquarium here? It's better than redrawing. And it gets a dig spot. Usually something else in here. Yeah, so we get a key. We get a dig spot. Nothing worth picking up in here, though. I was hoping one of those would be a dead end. Oh, we can get our library so that we can do the book. So we'll do that here. Someone left a gem behind. Book request form. We seem to have more options now. So Sightseer's Guide, Swimbird, History of Ordina. Yeah, so these are the 2 new books that we got. Do we want to start with the Curse of Blackbridge, or do we want Realm and Rune? I think Realm and Rune is more pressing than the Blackbridge Grotto stuff. So I'm leaning towards that. I am very interested in both, though. Which one are you guys more interested in? Why is everyone up top? I just noticed that. There's only me down here. Hi. Oh, there we go. Curse of Blackbridge? Alright. We'll get that one for next time, then. Okay, yeah, we'll just have... Wait, what is that? Okay, no, that's fine. It's been a while since I've seen that. Any funny stats we want to go look at? Because I think... We did get Inheritance... Which it said that we had before, we just never unlocked room 46 because it crashed before we could get in there. Tons of steps taken. Tons of gold spent. What do we draft the most? I guess hallways. We have so many hallways drafted. Puzzle rooms. We have solved all of the dartboard puzzles. We've solved all of the parlor puzzles. Full 100% here. And I've named 4 of the gallery arts. Got 3 of the sanctum keys. 7 of the red letters. Lots of cool stuff. What about on the other one? Any new interesting stats over here? Top 3 checked items are apparently Power Hammer is the most one for upgrade. And then it's basically just stuff to unlock doors, which makes sense. Apparently East Wing Hall is the one that we can't ever pass up. Hallway, den, and courtyard being the most drafted, which makes sense. We like our 3-door rooms. Most paid for is courtyard, followed by commissary, followed by security. And that makes sense. Burning glass, metal detector shovel, dowsing rod. Dowsing rod was interesting. I kind of want to get dowsing rod again sometime. Power hammer and jackhammer. I don't remember what detector shovel did. And we've avoided the closed exhibit the most, as well as the attic and the laboratory. I only got to grade 5. I want to get more classrooms. I want to get all the way up the classroom thingy. Alright, for now we need to go to the dining room again, though. There's a clock there, too. I'm gonna have to pay attention to clocks now. It's a bit late in the day for a lab experiment, but it's not a bad choice. We've got a lot of gems left. If we get something that messes with steps, maybe? Double check that there's not anything I'm missing around here. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Shemmy apple while drafting if you draft a drawing floor plan and whenever you draft an archived floor plan. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold is terrible. A letter will be delivered or set dice to 2. Interesting. I am curious about the letter or the dice, because we haven't gotten any new letters in a while. So I think let's do the letter, and while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Because that is theoretically possible. Find those 2. Start experiment. Enter. Exit. Now, the things that we're looking for are going to be the, the coat check, or the, what is the other thing we're looking for? Because I want a coat check to use the burning glass. Oh, pool room. Pool room is the other one. Pool room is also worth excitement. Wait, we have a special key? Oh, that doesn't fit there. I forgot we had the basement key. Do we security here or billiards room here? Because billiards room puzzle is fun, but we don't really have any need for it right now. We've got so many keys and gems and stuff. I guess I'll do security. And we have a key card. So we can turn security up. So keycard system settings, system level, set to high, confirm. Change offline mode to unlocked, confirm. Go back. Yes, I do have the key card. Turn to security menu and check estate inventory. We have found everything, which is both good and not great, because, well, I guess we don't really need much right now. So that's fine. Because we've got key card, sleep mask, shovel, burning glass, which is why we want to get the coat check, or we get the pool room, which would let us get to the puzzle in the basement thingy. Because we don't have access to that right now. There's somewhere else that we needed burning glass too. Where was that? Hi, Thaddeus. We'll go this way for now. We have chapel done. Oh, it was the tomb, I guess. Tomb needed the burning glass, but we can't get that today because we've already done an outside room. I think we'll remove the furnace from today's pool, get gem, and reroll. Morning room goes to the correct direction, so we'll go with that one next. But we'll not enter that yet, because I want to get these lower ones unlocked first. Keycard it. Hey, pools! Okay, we'll take that. And then, do we have any reason to go in here? Eh, might as well. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here, though. We've not unlocked swimsuit or anything. So that leaves still that side, but I don't really want to duck all the way back there yet. So we'll hit it on the way back if we need to. Get our gems. Did this say anything of note? I don't think it did. Just stuff about how our great uncle is dead. Oh, there's a coupon book though. We'll take that. I'm glad I looked around. Boudoir. Could secret passage it. I don't think we need a secret passage. That'll put 3 gems in. Boudoir gets us 2. I think we'll just do the boudoir. Get that one. And then get the one from here. Use a key again. Dovecoat we've never picked up. So I think we'll rotate the floor plans and get it. We got a turnip. We love the extra steps. so many birds around. You know, this is probably why there's so many birds on the property. We have a whole room for them. There we go, got an extra key too. Now, room directory. What rooms are we missing now? So we still don't know what 011 is. How have I never even seen this room? That's my question. Because this is just a blue room. And I don't think that's even, like, I haven't unlocked it. That's just I've never seen it. Which is wild to me. I don't know what it would need for that. We've also never completed the Chamber of Mirrors, either. Need a giraffe room? I don't know about that. We got room 46. I don't know why it doesn't show it. We're missing a shop as well. We got Dovecote now, so that one upgraded. Room 11, it's one of the most avoided floor plans in the scrapbook. Oh shoot, was it? Which one was that then? I don't remember from the scrapbook which ones I avoided. Was it the attic? But I swear I've been to the attic. Though I guess I don't see attic in here, so it probably is. Why do I remember having been to the attic then? Alright, next time we see attic, we're picking it up, I guess. And then there's one shop I'm missing. I don't know which one that one is either, though. Though, if I do a run where I just look for gold rooms, I could probably get it. Actually, wait, hang on. I just had a thought, because the outer rooms, that one's purple, that one's green, that one's yellow. So if you do that, then that one's black. So you could probably increase your chances of getting a specific outdoor room with the king's thingy. That's interesting. Oh, not right. That one requires the knight, doesn't it? So I'd have to complete the chest room again and go get the knight. So that's going to be a challenge for later. What's this box? Dear Mother, if you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus. I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on, so I made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, I expect some more letters soon. Dearest Mother, this is the 5th letter you've received from me this month. Though I know statistically it is unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I am slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair in my previous letter, Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long to be away from home. Alright. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I of course recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. I know it's long overdue. What? The Matthew life? I don't know that word. Suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I insist on making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle. Or I insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If the coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. And what about the day? I'm confused, Eternal. I don't know what you're asking. Burb. Anything else in here? Does not look like there's anything else within our reach. So we won't get to the other side of the mirrors. Guess we'll redraw floor plans here. Though, passageway might work well here. I think we'll passageway it. We have the gems for it. So let's start with north. Gymnasium. Didn't we already remove something from today's pool? Though I don't really want gym. So, sure. Oh, I forgot that rerolls. Oh, hey, pump room. We need that. That worked out. Alright. So now we need to put reservoir to what level again? I have this in my pictures somewhere. There it is. So we need dock level at 6. So in that case, we want to go take from the fountain. Fountain is this one. So pull. Okay, yeah, that's full. And then reservoir is second. So then we want that to go down. 2, 3, 4. Problem now is going to be getting it to 6. Because if we flip that, yeah, so we can't. That's now too high, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is in between dock and entry level. So that's not where we want to be. How do we shuffle this to be just the right amount? Because we need 2 less. We need it in line with aquarium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So how is there so much water around? Like, everything feels full. I was thinking of emptying the fountain and just dumping into reservoir, but there's too much in the fountain for that. Because I can empty fountain and get down there, but that's not good, which means that we'll have to use the tomb entrance to get over there, which is doable, just not today. So then what we actually want to do is get to where we have a 2 gap, basically. So if we get aquarium, use that to fill. Aquarium is 3, so that goes into this one. So that gets 4. Now I need to shuffle that over to the other tank, basically. So if we do this one, swap that over. And then swap that to the other tank, fill that. That should get back down to where it was. Good. Then we click on aquarium, have it suck the rest into there. And then flip that and do that one. Now that should be the correct one. And then, just because I don't want fishies to be without water, I'm gonna put water back in. Five, 6. And then we'll do... Oops, daisies. Well, I guess that's fine. So that still only gets us 2 out. And we've already filled up that thingy. I guess we'll see what happens when we get the fountain lower than that. Alright, so we now have pump rooms sorted, I think. Let's go this way. Coat check! Okay. So we can put our burning glass in there. Check item. So we'll retrieve the power hammer, put in the burning glass. So we get that for next time. I would have liked it if we could have used the power hammer in the secret garden, but I'm not too fussed about that one. We can always get another power hammer. Burning glass we need for a couple different puzzles, so it's gonna be better for that one. And all the rest of the other stuff is fine. The blue crown is nice, but not something I'm too overly fussed about. Didn't I already remove the furnace from today's draft pool? Do I want a guest room? Could guest room here have more stuff to explore? I think I'm gonna do the reroll though. Showroom's not bad. I guess we'll showroom. Alright, what have we got here? So emerald bracelet, ornate compass, nothing we can afford. Chronograph. And silver spoon. Yeah, nothing super useful here. How many of those do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. That should be enough for this. So we could do office. Yeah, we'll do... Let's do observatory. We get more of the thingies. What day are we on? We've got 28. What is one that we need to worry about? 12. We're probably fine. Actually, even if we get more dead end rooms, I'm happy with that. Alright. So we got that. So many locked doors. Wait, what? Oh, never mind, because that's only on hallways. I'm dumb. We'll use our special reroll there. We'll do the treasure trove here. It's facing the wrong way, but that's fine. Get those. Last one's off of a hallway, so we know that's open. Unlock this trunk, because we haven't done that yet. Green memos and white boxes are always lies. What does that mean? Is that supposed to be for the puzzle in the reservoir? So now we want to head back to that hallway, get that last room, and then we can go check out the den. See if we can't get that. I don't think we have a queen today. You are not nowhere. You are up. Oh, you landed nowhere. Yeah, that... You just nowhere. That's how it works. Through the laboratory. And then... through the corridor, through the courtyard. Yes, it is a big tunnel. It got us to the antechamber. It did exactly as I planned, which is impressive. Into the Great Hall. Into the Foundation. Over here. Yeah, hallway and then this door. And then we'll do sauna here, I guess. Get some extra steps tomorrow. And we get a gem. That gem's probably very warm. Alright, I think let's check the den. Actually, hang on. This den is 1, 2, 3, 4 steps away. And it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, we'd have enough to go back down to the foundation if we got the sanctum key there. So we should be fine to go to the den. Den is this way. I don't know if there's a sanctum key here, but it made it seem like there was. Because there's a ton of clocks in here. That feels like a locked box. Though, I don't know, because I've looked at the wiki page for this room before, and it didn't say anything about it. So I'm probably just wrong. Just the room I thought of when I thought of clocks. What's my favorite word? Peristronic. It means suggestive of pigeons. It's great. I don't know why that is a word. It just is. Apparently someone at some point needed a word that meant suggestive of pigeons. Something seems off with these clocks. No, I guess not. Unless I'm supposed to be here at like a specific time? Because those two clocks have very specific hand positions on them. We cannot invade the moon. I am a little bit tempted to see what happens if I spend an entire day in the den now. To see if anything happens when the clocks reach those two hand positions. Phobos? What about Phobos? I don't know if I know what Phobos is. Podcast episode. I mean, that's basically what it'd end up being. It'd be something similar to like when we spent an hour trying to get a portal achievement, and that was not the way to do it. It's one of the moons of Mars. I guess that makes sense. And hi, Rose. Here we go. I did the hydrate. All right. So we're gonna assume no sanctum key here. Let's go back down the foundation and check if the reservoir's at the right level, just in case. It should be. If we did everything right, it should be at the right place. Thanks. I'm happy with it. So we want to go up to hallway and then just over to foundation. Hallway, foundation, and then make our way down. Boop. Down we go. Hee. It is funny how much trust there is in this thing. It's so rickety. Alright. Reservoir. Okay. So that is at the right place. Though, oh, we can't even get the boat from here. So we'd have to get the boat to this side, I guess? And then take it out? Because I don't know how else we're supposed to get the boat to go through there. Huh. What do we think? Because boat would have to go to this side, which would put it over there. It is foggy water. You are correct. I think we want to put the water back at the dock level. And then take the boat across and leave it on this side. But we're not going to be able to take the boat across today. Do we trust? Yeah, because there's no way that you can get from that dock to that boat and go through there. And the stairs are on this side, so we have to get the boat over to this side. Which means that we need to get back to the pump room. Do we have enough steps to get back to the pump room? Or are we just kind of screwed for today? Because it's going to take us 2 steps to get back to the foundation. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, there's no way to get to the pump room. So I guess we just leave it where it currently is. Is there any rooms within 7 steps that we want to go check out again, see if we missed anything? Or do we just want to move on to the next day? Because that's where we're basically at now. I think I'm feeling next day. We already did quite a lot this day. Yeah, I think we'll accept where it's at. We'll try pump room again. So we'll call it a day. Just move on. Because we are about halfway through stream. Is it gonna end the day? Game? Game? Please? Oh, we should have gone back to the planetarium. That was probably within 7 steps. Oh no. I ended the day! I called it a day! What is wrong with this game? Last time it was white screen, now it's black screened. I just realized I've had the music up that wasn't playing. So how's everyone doing? We're just gonna give it a little bit, see if it sorts itself out, because that worked out last time. So maybe it'll work out again? Just maybe? Hopefully? Please? I don't want to lose that progress. That was such a good day! Why is it only on days that I get to the last room that it's like this? I have only ever had problems with this game when I have the final room. When I have room 46. What am I even supposed to do? Game, why are you like this? It's not responding. And I wish I could quit breaking the game. I hope since I hit call it a day, it does save. I hope. I really do. I don't know what to do with this case. Show it the fear test winner. I don't want to lose things though. It fixed itself last time. Is it still doing stuff? It's still doing things. The CPU percent is changing. And it's not absurd, I don't think. Cuz it's at like jumping between 5 and 2.3% of the CPU, which sounds about right. It's just thinking through things, I guess. And I thought last time it was doing like the cutscene and failing at that. I don't think there's a cutscene here. Or maybe there is, maybe we're missing another cutscene, I don't know. Yeah, last time it was white screen right when we entered the thing, and was right when we were expecting a cutscene. So it is different. I don't know what it's doing, and it scares me. Just respond, do something. I literally just called it a day. We were wrapping up the day to try and get to the next day, because we were at half the thing, only 7 steps left, and not enough to go back to the pump room. So I'm hoping that since we hit call it a day, it's saved. I really am. But I don't know. And I'm scared.
Like soon be a shame if you saved your progress.
I tried to save. That's what I was doing. Because I didn't want to lose the progress. I just didn't expect it to do this. I didn't expect it to hang and not do anything. Why the cheese? I like the head pats. Choice? What choice? Why cheese? Oh, were you saying cheese, not choice? He's confused. Is there anything I could do here? No. Why? It's still changing on CPU percent, and it's not going like crazy high or anything. That is very intentionally misspelled. Very much so. I don't want to have to task manager this. I really don't. I want it to just unstuck itself. I'm gonna Google blueprints black screen after calling it a day.
Eternal 2319 wants cat to shapeshift. Pink cyan, lomp to love.
So lobster love, and then we want the color grading. Oh wait, that's blue orange. You want pink cyan. So you want Like that one? Is that the one you want? So that looks more green. Like that one. That's the one you want. Reading through the Steam community thingy, see if that says anything. It's definitely a known thing. There are other people that have also had the call it a day black screen. So it looks like someone had it happen and they clicked around where the continue button would normally appear, and eventually after clicking around enough, the button it registered and was able to continue. So we might try that. Let's see. I don't remember where the continue usually is. It's like somewhere here. I'm just gonna click around randomly. maybe we get lucky. Come on, please. Don't make us lose the progress. Man, this is rough. It's usually like somewhere over here. Let's see if anyone else said anything in there. Oh, that sounds rough, Brownie. Hopefully you feel better soon. Nope, spoilers on that one, not relevant. You met a dog, that was pretty rough. Fair enough, fair enough. Lots of people are having it with the blessing of the monk, but we don't even have a blessing today. Yeah, plenty of people clicking around with no luck, and it looks like we're one of those people too. So I guess we just have to task manager close it and accept that we lost the day. I think that was day 38 that we just did. But that really sucks. Because it's been long enough that it would have restored if it was going to, I think. So we'll end task. There we go. And then re-pull up the game. Yes, there were two cats for a moment. Come on, just let us in already. Oh, we're on day 39. Maybe it did save then? I sure hope it did. Because we've got burning glass and everything. Was I not on... Was I on 39? I thought I was on 38. House history. No, I was on 39, dang it. Because it would have had the tunnel on 38 if that was the case. Crap. That means that everything that we did was lost, which is a shame. Which means we need to get back to the antechamber, try and get the burning glass again, and see what else we can do. I think what I want to do is let's not worry about the burning glass today. Let's even try and change our tactic. Because we want outer room. I want to see if we can force the tomb. So if we do Banner of the King and do black, that should make the tomb more likely. It does! Tomb is very first one. So then we'll get tomb today. And then I don't think we need to go down yet. That'll be for later. But that did prove that it worked. We do want to duck down the other way and unlock... Actually, no, we'll unlock it when we get to the foundation. We don't need to duck down that way. We also want to try and get the library again. So we'll go... Breakfast nook on this side. Get the extra steps. Take that. Do parlor. Start off the parlor puzzle. Is this going to be the same puzzle that we saw last time? He head pat. Alright, so this is, which means that the black box contains the gems. We'll go ahead and grab the treasure trove right off the bat. I'm not going to worry about that trunk. Conservatory is useful. I think we'll go ahead and do that one. Oh, and we don't have a shovel. Let's see. So then, ballroom, unusual, or standard? I think we'll keep that one unusual. And then archive for a four-way, but no longer being able to see all three. Do we want to raise that one? Or do we want to keep that unusual? I think I'll keep that unusual. Yeah, we'll keep that unusual. Office is currently standard, that's fine. So I guess I'm happy with all those. Now we'll go check to the left. Dining room this far down the house? No thank you. We'll do spare bedroom this way, I guess. No sleep mask this time. Guess we'll do storeroom here. We need to get attic if we see it. That's the other one. Though if it's going to dead end us, we're gonna have to avoid it. I guess we'll chapel here. I think we'll drawing room here. Grab extra gem. I don't think there's anything else that we need to do in here. Try and get to the foundation. We'll do bedroom here. Yeah, we'll go this way. Nothing. Oh, we got garage keys. We'll take those. No key cards, so that's stuck. Let's take this down for now. Then we can go get... Well, I suppose that does let us redo the sanctum key that's in the words. The sanctum key that's in the 46th room. So that's a nice thing that we can redo. Yeah, that's fully reset. So we'll have to raise it to the dock level, get the boat across, and then get the thing down again. That's the assumption anyways. I suppose the question is, are we going to prioritize the pool? Or are we going to prioritize the, what is it? What's that one? Room 46. I don't know. There we go. We got that. I'm still baffled that I just never noticed that there. I don't know where your outdoor toilet is. We got our extra gem from that. Hopefully we can do both again, but I'm not sure. And I've already forgotten what people wanted to see out of the books, but we'll worry about that when we get to a library again. Alright. So we got the antechamber door open, we just need to get to the antechamber now. Don't know which way we'll go to get there, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what cards were dealt, or which rooms. Alright, up. I'm a bit worried about not having a key card and having one of the doors be a key card door already. That's gonna be troublesome. And they have car keys. And we're already burning keys. We'll do West Wing Hall here. I suppose it's not as bad since we have drawing room that also is open on that side. And then we'll check south first. Rumpus room or aquarium. Let's do Rumpus room. Here's coin. Is there anything else in here aside from the guy that we need to get the thingy from? No, I think that's it. Okay. What have you got to say for yourself?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I don't know whether that was supposed to be Simon Sinclair, our mom's father, or whether that was supposed to be an older version of us. But it has now been long enough that I can get out of the shapeshift, and it's been a while since I could. There we go. They are very cool cutscenes, I agree. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to go and find, like, a YouTube video of, like, all of them. We'll do morning room here, I guess. Hey, shovel. And then we can get pool, so we can start unlocking that stuff. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here. Yeah. Probably waste of steps to go in here then. It will. I've forgotten. What is... So queen is the study or her ladyship's chamber? If we wanted to get chess again so we could get the final thingy. Let's go den. Do we want to wait out the clocks? Because I think we're before the points. No, we're past the first one. So we didn't get den fast enough for that one. So another day we'll worry about the den. Hi, Mush. I'm doing pretty good. I think we'll do mailroom here. Order placed. I don't think we have any new letters or anything. Yeah, nothing in here. No magnifying glass. I don't think we're getting a burning glass today. We don't have the magnifying glass nor the thingy. Metal detector. I guess we'll do pantry here. I'm a bit worried that we're running out of keys. We'll do hallway here. That opens up that, so we have more of a better path there. That library was very tempting though. We'll do observatory here. That should get us another key. I think we'll go library here. Alright, do you guys remember which book it was we wanted to see? I think it was The Curse of the Black Bridge. I think that was the one. Okay. That's one we'll go with. Uh, we don't have security door things, so we'll go bookshop. Now, do we want the history of Ordinia, or do we want a new clue? A new clue is our mom's last book, so that'll probably have the answer to the map puzzle that is in the 46th room, if I'm correct that that's tracking where she went. But history of Ordina should have some rune stuff, I think. And we have that sanctum unlocked. So I could go for either of those. You vote Mombuk? What do others think? Do we want Mombuk? We did start here, so we could just go up. Mombuk. Well, none of them are books I've written. But I guess we'll go Mombuk. We'll get a new clue. Go ahead and pop courtyard. Yeah, we do have a shovel, so we can dig spot. Get the gems. Only one dig spot, though. Go this way, I guess. We've not found a way to open the antechamber yet, which is a little bit concerning. Hallway's not a good direction, but it at least gets us an extra one, and I don't want to block off our path there. We've got 3 decent options here. Though we don't have any money for the locksmith. If we went back to the outer room, maybe we could get some? I think aquarium's where I'm leaning, though. We'll do aquarium. We get a compass. Gem. Dig. Turnip. We'll see about which way. Okay, so this way's unlocked. That makes that hallway entirely redundant, but that's fine. Let's do corridor. Security's not bad here. Oh, weight room actually has a lever. I keep forgetting that. I think we'll take it, because we can go back to the dining room. And that gets us to the south. Okay, we take that. Then as long as we get one that points north there, we're fine. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps back to the dining room. So that's currently fine. Let's go north first. I'll take boiler room. That works. We do need to get over there, though. Best way to get either that or that one. Actually, we need to get to the other side before we can even do that, though. That's not a good one, actually. So leave that there. Which means that it's just rotate this, basically. Does the red box stay open if we turn that off? I don't actually know. That one. Okay. Hi Jaden, hi Red, how are you? Is this door unlocked? Okay, it's locked. Take the basement key. Hi duck. Ah, why the cheese? There's the duck I'm used to you throwing. Alright, so we already explored this last time. Where is... Okay, we already got the sanctum key. Guess I picked it up without thinking. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so we got through. We need to head back to the tomb. Though we didn't get the pump room. That was the thing I really wanted. I guess I'll accept that that might not be set anymore. I think that's fine. We know that one's locked. Actually, before we do that... Oh, that's missing a thing. Was it that one? No. Which way was it? I guess that way. No? Which way am I missing? Wait, is it just this one? It is that one. Alright, activate. Alright, that's not going straight, that's fine. Flip that back towards the door. And then we'll rotate that so that it's pointing back towards that thingy. Which was that one. Alright. So we'll check the doors in the weight room before we head over to the dining room. Locker room is really nice. We could use more keys. So we'll plop locker room down. We only have basement key, so that's not gonna work. Uh, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that'll be fine. I feel like it was in here that we found one of the sanctum keys. I don't remember though. Okay, so it's pretty worthless to check in here. All of these are locked too. So we'll make our way back to the dining room for now. Did I take a screenshot of where the thingy was? Where the keys were? I don't remember. Through the bookshop. Right, we also need to be looking for keys as we go, because they were scattered. Something feels weird about this bookcase. Yeah. Like, even on the map, that's not the orientation of the bookcase. Looks like it would be on this side, if anything. Like, this should swing open somehow. I'm not sure how it would. Random book you pull out is reasonable guess, I would think. But I don't see any. Cursor is not changing on anything yet. I think that might just be a secret for another day. If there's not any books or anything. Yeah, cursor didn't change on anything. Maybe it's in a new clue. Maybe that's where the secret is. We have that book bought now, don't we? That's one we bought? That is the one we bought. Okay. I wonder, can we change? We could. We could change, but I think we're going to stick with Blackbridge, because that's what we said we would. And then we want to get back to the dining hall and then go to the sanctum, the inner sanctum. And we want to try and do the Fen Ares room this time. Because I don't think we're getting the... You know what I mean. I don't think we're getting the pump room. Lucky Rabbit's Foot and Coin Purse apparently has a thing. Alright, down we go.
Lemonade_Fox wants cat to shapeshift. Pink maid.
Alright, let's see. Probably a lucky coin purse or something. So now the question is, do you want this pink maid? Or... Actually, no, I'm too lazy. We're doing this pink maid. To the inner sanctum. Why are you... Oh, right. No, you're not incorrectly positioned. I went to the wrong door. Yeah. I have other ideas, but I wanna just make progress on game. Alright, I think that one's the one we need. Let me double check our pictures. Yes, that is the one that we have it for. So let's see what happens if we actually complete one of these. So this one needs the wavy lines as the outside. That one. Then, oh shoot, that randomizes everything. Come on, wavy lines, where are they? That one. Then, okay, I guess, is that correct? Why is this changing multiple? Do we have to work in to out? No, okay. That's not the right one. We need the one that has both directions. Maybe that is the right one. That's mountains. No, but they're changed different. Okay, so that changes orientation. That is the correct orientation, but some that are pointing the wrong way. So that's not... Hang on, where are mountains? That one. So we need 4 spokes, like that. And then we need that one with that, I think. No? Oh, wait, no, it did something. Okay. So I guess we got that one right. What is this? More J-Box. Fen Ares variation. At the end of the end of the War of the Fifth Era, the Grand Realm of Fen Ares was established. More J-Boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles on the box turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolate's army. So if we click red, black goes red, white goes white goes black. Green and orange don't seem to do anything. So black moves to the side. So if we do that, we can get red there. Oh, but then the moment we move it, it doesn't work. Okay, so green will shuffle. How does this work? It's only gonna get 2. So then we need to get the green. Well, the green's just gonna move stuff around. I don't quite understand how these are actually cycling. Oh, frick. I got rid of the white. Okay, that just gets rid of the white. So we want to keep white. We want that there. So I guess orange with 2 adjacent red turns red. So that one now turns red. Now we just need to get the red into their own spots. I am confused by this, honestly. Dang it. I messed up something there. So we want that one there. Then shuffle that one there. So now we need to get the others situated. Okay, so if the green is opposite of black, it'll swap. So we can use that to swap those. But now we're not cycling any of those. How do we get those to move? I don't know how we rotate vertical. I swear I did it before, but I don't know how. That gets white up there, green down there. I don't know. I don't know how to change this middle row. There's gotta be something I'm missing. How did I win the catch game? So I can get those. Can swap those. But how do I move that middle row? Because the moment I rotate that, that's gone. What am I missing? Silver, do you want to pull up the wiki and play Hot or Colder? I feel like we're gonna be here a while if not. Because I just don't know how to move this middle row. Here, we'll put this down for a moment and go check the other side of this sanctum as well. Yeah, because we're trying to solve the Fen Ares Moragi thingy. So Baron H. Sinclair, I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again and join the other 7, which I'm pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way. As I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. And then remind Anne to replace the books I lost. Okay, so this is how we're supposed to know what number the map goes to. So this is the place where he ended last. Which we figured he would have to start and end here. But it is the Morgai Box Fennaries edition. The wiki literally said solve it. Of course the wiki did. I think first step has to be that, so that we can get those, but I don't know how to get those out of the center row. That's my trouble. If I could figure that out, I'd be fine. But I only know how to swap things to the spot the green is at. And no green's there. That. Then we're still at the question of how do you put 4 corners if you can't move those? Because if we assume that, now we can't move anything anymore. We can swap things, but that's not gonna work. You're gonna type this weird? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like a dial pad? Oh, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 type thing? Okay. I can do that. As soon as I know how to move the middle bit, then I'll probably just try and solve it on my own for a bit. But I can at least follow the dial pad until one of those moves and I figure out the mechanic behind it. Because those don't do anything without red on either side of them. And the white just goes blank, which isn't helpful. Huh. Oh wait, hang on. That was weird. So if the orange is on its own and not on 2 sides of red, it just breaks. There's weird stuff about that. That gets set up there. Gets that one up there. What happens? Interesting. So white just moves away from red. Is that helpful? I don't know if that's helpful or not. I don't think that'll be helpful. We've now got something new to the corners. Alright. So 9 times 2. 9, 9, 6. 6, 7. 2, 2. 4. Okay, so I was getting closer to that. 3, 1, 1. 2, 3, 3. Oh, okay, so that when there's 2 empty spaces, it does things. Okay. So then it's 1, 2, 1. And then 4, 4. Ah. 3, 1, 8, 8, 9, 5, and then 5. Yeah. That's a tricky one. So you get allowance and you get the letter thing here. Alright, so then we're not gonna know the other runes until we get the rune book. And then... what else do we need to do? We don't have the burning glass, which is going to be tricky. The other thing, we haven't gotten the attic. And the shop. Oh, we also didn't get the dove coat again, nor the closed exhibit. Alright, well, I think we've done all we can down here. And the key probably is actually in the 8th room, but we have to get the other, we have to get the rune for it. Is probably the answer, the rune for the diamond one. For now, I guess we'll just go see what unlocked stuff we can find. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but it's probably everything that we did before. Which is funny that you're yelling at me to save my progress when attempting to do that is what broke it last time. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. Because we want to get the pump room. So then we want to head up the foundation, go through the drawing room, see if we can try and get the pump room. And then if we get the pump room, we need to go through the tomb and try and take the boat across. So we're gonna head south and into the drawing room. Is south, is it not? Yes, it is. And there should be keys scattered. I've not seen any yet. Because locker rooms spread keys. But I'm not sure where it spread keys to. What was your dinner? Was it yummy? Wine cellar is not great. Conference room points in the wrong direction. We'll redraw the floor plans, try again. Locksmith we don't have gems for. Hallway points in the wrong direction. Let's get locksmith. It wasn't yummy. It was very delicious, very nice. Where do we want to check for stuff? Because we need keys. That's our trouble right now. Okay, there's one key. Let's check to the right first. No, no keys here. Let's head to... I guess the aquarium? Check room's on the way. This way to the right. Yeah, please don't try and eat me. Also, it has been more than enough time for me to unshapeshift. There we go. This way. Oh, there is another thing I realized that we could do with the sledgehammer that we didn't do before, which is in the trading post. No, we need the burning glass for that. Never mind. Third hallway? Yeah, we can manage third hallway. We've got only one... No, we've got 2 bedrooms. That would make 3, so we get 3 of those. I think I'd rather have the rare items. Lost shovel. Okay, well we got the secret garden key. Got a watering can. So we can still get the secret garden if we go to the locker room, which means that we want the what is it? We want the coat check. Why can I never remember the coat check? No tunnels this time. And wait, what? Why do the fur in my ears look like fudge? I'm confused. Okay, well, I don't want to come back in here, so we'll just ignore that door. Oh, we're not gonna have the steps to use the secret key. It's not gonna fit there, but we'll try it, yeah. I am confused. I just don't know why it looks like fudge. We're so low on steps, I don't like. I mean, I guess it was a design choice, but I'm still confused. I should have just gone with the laboratory. Archive, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can make it to the other side. Our secret garden should work. Special key, secret garden. Okay, that does work. Use watering can here. That should spread food around the garden. Oh, we don't have shovel anymore because we lost it. Eeh. Alright, now unlock another one of these, not that it matters. And then this is what we need the sledge for. So it'd be great if we could pull the sledge from here. It's locked. And we don't have anything for that. So the only way we're getting out of this is if we happen to get a fruit from the next room, because there's no fruit in here, and a key within the next couple. But I don't think there's any way that's happening. I do like fruit. Raspberries are my favorite. Yeah, I think we're just screwed here. Yep, nothing. Okay, it at least didn't lose our progress. We still got to the final room. But we didn't get the pump room. We got a book. And we got book checked out of library. I still want to get Secret Garden unlocked thingy. Why am I eating chat creature? I don't know. Was there a chat creature on my shoulder that I was nomming? Yeah, I'm not gonna imagine an eggless raspberry cake, because it's like, raspberries are perfect as they are. You don't need to cook with them. Though you can make them better by coating them in chocolate. Chocolate raspberry is good. Alright, well, we got Green Manor of Tomorrow. So I guess that makes sense. It's a bit of a shame that we lost so much progress. I think next priorities are gonna be library, still trying to get burning glass and stuff. I don't know. Is this game still fun on stream, or is it time we start doing other stuff on stream? Because I don't know if we're at the point where I just need to start fiddling with it on my own, or if it's still fun. Because we still have like so many sanctums and stuff to do too, so there's like a lot to uncover. We're not done by any means. It's fun to watch? Okay. As long as it's fun to watch, I'll keep doing it on stream. Because it's just, I need to do Burning Glass and Tomb in the... in the words. Trading Post. Trading Post was one. True, yeah, I do enjoy watching you do it too. I need a sledgehammer in the Secret Garden. I know it's bedtime. I was basically just killing time while yammering so that it would wrap up the thing and not end early. But I'm also trying to make sure that I know what our goal for next couple days in this game will be. Because we got to 45, and we don't need to get back there until we have more of the sanctums opened. So I guess main goal will be sanctum stuff, as well as burning glass are going to be our two primaries, unless we get classroom, in which case it's going to be get as far into the classrooms as possible. So, options. I think I'm probably going to do something along the lines of burning glass stuff for next title, we'll see. Let's see, who do we want to go raid is the next question. There's someone playing Blueprints for the first time. That might be interesting, since you guys know quite a bit about it at this point. Although it looks like we're going into ad break. Yeah, no, they've just gone on to BRB, so I will not drop you guys onto a BRB. Let's see who else is playing Blueprints. We've got another person on their first playthrough. How is their mic? They've got some weird buzz coming from their mic, though. So I think let's do... Oh, there's someone doing a work together on it? I guess we'll go with them. They are significantly early on, and they're doing a play together with someone else, it looks like. So that'll be interesting to see how someone does a multiplayer version of it. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Sunday we are doing... what are we doing again? Hightail. Hightail is Sunday. I'm excited for that, because we'll be continuing building the town. I believe we're going to be working on the wizard tower, since we finished the blacksmith last time. So I will see you guys next time. Do this, Mia!